Today we tell you how it affects your body. If you think that climate change is only affecting your surroundings, let me tell you, you're highly mistaken. It is the biggest threat to human health. Today we shed some light on some of the impacts of climate change on our body. Climate change has had a direct effect on food shortages, so communities which heavily rely on agriculture immediately become vulnerable. Factors like change in rain pattern, increasing sea levels and temperature rise can cause food shortages. That can then cause malnutrition. Some countries are already witnessing this, while developed countries are able to survive the soaring prices. For underdeveloped countries and developing nations, it is an unending struggle. Now, we all know about ozone. It's a natural layer which acts as a shield from the sun's ultraviolet rays. But this ozone is dangerous when at ground level. And this is already around us. These tiny floating particles which affect your lungs. Respiratory issues like asthma and bronchitis are becoming increasingly common. In fact, in Canada, one woman became the first patient in the world to be diagnosed as suffering from climate change. She had developed breathing difficulties after a severe heat wave. Let's talk about your heart now. The air pollutants can also travel into your heart. Studies show that it can make blood more sticky, which forces the heart to work harder to pump blood. As trends show, record-breaking temperatures are now going to become more common and even more deadly. Already 5 million people are killed each year due to this, and with higher temperature, cardiac demands also increase. The heart is forced to pump harder and faster because this cools the body. While this is a natural response of the body, it is not good for heart patients in particular. And it is not just the direct impact, but the complete disregard for the wellness of our planet. In recent history, mankind has been using and overusing plastics, so much so that they are ending up inside our bodies. They are known as microplastics, which are extremely small pieces of plastic matter. They are littered all over our environment. Scientists have found it in our bloodstream. And in a worrying trend, babies have been found to have 15 times more microplastics in their feces than adults. One of the lesser-known effects of air pollution is infertility. Researchers are still studying data on this. About 18,000 couples are being closely monitored in the 10th most polluted country in the world, China, and it shows that 20% of these couples are at a greater risk of infertility. This is not all. A US-based study shows that air pollution can impact the maturation of eggs as well. So if you think you're sleeping less, you can partly blame climate change for this. Around the world, sleep patterns have been disrupted due to global warming, and this is not a one-day or two-day phenomenon. In the long run, this can have many adverse effects because sleep is the time when our body restores and repairs. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.